All right, everyone, welcome to the channel. This is my angle, and I am James Angley. Today, we are talking about the continuation of the series of what we're doing last week, which is terrible automotive decisions. This is the Jeep edition of that series. Let's get into it. What we're focusing on today is all these amazing concepts that come out every single year at the Jeep Easter Safari, which is this beautiful thing that Jeep puts on where they bring a whole bunch of Jeep people out and automotive journalists of the like, and they talk about all the amazing things that they can do, but just choose not to.
Help me! Help me, Rod. Help me! Help you. Help me. Help you. Help me. Help you.
And let's get into all the things that they should have done, but choose not to do. All right. As usual, I got my notes here. Let's dig in. Most recently, there's the XJ concept that they came out with. They basically took a XJ Jeep Cherokee and restomoded it. Now, you might think, okay, well, how are they going to come out with this? It's Jeep. It's Stellantis. They're a magnificently large company. They can make a modern day XJ. They can scrap the whole new design language that they have going on right now, which to me is just, it's nice looking, but it's just not as cool as the original XJ. Come out with a modern XJ. Please make it as reliable as the old one. We have an icon here. Jeep has an icon. I am not a Jeep guy. I don't want this video to come off as I'm a Jeep guy. I will probably never buy a Jeep in my life. I don't want to buy a Jeep. I'm not really into that world. This would tempt me. That's how good it is. So bring back the XJ, make it reliable, make it cool, make it look like the old XJ, and let's move on. The next ones that we're going to talk about are the Honcho editions. There was a Honcho high top, which I think of it like a Ford Highboy. It's a really cool concept with some retro graphics. That's an awesome vehicle. And paired up with it is the Honcho J6, which came out in like 2025, I believe. Maybe it was 2023. I can't really tell. They kind of bring some of these back. Either way, they figured it was far enough away from January 6th that they can call it the J6 edition. Jeep is an American brand after all. Let's do it. So the Honcho high top is a badass. Think of it like a Gladiator concept. It's a 4-door pickup truck. But the J6 was a 2-door, 6-foot bed. And the only thing I would change is they had this mounted spare in the bed, which took up most of the bed. Hang that sucker off the back on the swing-away tailgate. And that's it. That's all I would need. Talk about another Jeep that I'm not a Jeep guy and I would want to buy. Come on, Jeep. Oh. And when you look at these, I think these should be 392s. If you look at these and you don't hear the burble and the rumble of a V8, I don't know what's wrong with you. And I don't think that I'm some crazy like, oh, all we need is V8s in this world. I love electric vehicles. I love 4-cylinders. I love straight 6s. I love V8s. I love V10s. I love V12s.
Wait till I finish asking you the question. Just say, I love the food.
I love the food.
Okay, good. Here we go. So, Josh, how do you like the food here at
I
Campo?
love the food.
Wait till I finish the question. There, forget it.
He isn't stopped right away. Somebody's child, maybe yours, will be hurt.
I'm not crazy. I just think that these things need a 392. This is a halo vehicle. Think of it like a Shelby F-150, like a Super Snake in Jeep form. This is amazing. Next one down the list, the Wagoneer Overland. Kind of strange when you consider the other things. But I think the Wagoneer is one of the coolest vehicles for them to come back out with. They have a lot of reliability issues that they need to sort out with these things. But the Wagoneer Overland is just cool. Let's make it a little cooler. On this concept, when you see it at the Easter Jeep Safari, they had this kind of like Overland setup where you fold the seats down, you had no third row, and they rolled out this like, I don't know what it was, like a Persian old lady rug. It kind of reminded me of like a Magnus Walker rug in his 911s. And I feel like they were kind of going for that, thinking they could be as eclectic as him, but you can't. It's just stealing that style. But I get where they were going with it. It looked like a cool, like a hippie's house in Arizona in the desert. I think that it's a really cool concept. I do think they could have lifted it a little bit more. It had air suspension. I think it was an 1.5 inch lift. Let's double that. Do like a 3-inch lift. Have it sit an 1.5 inch high and with an additional 1.5 inch of raising to do with the air suspension. I think we're onto something here. Get some real mud terrains under that thing. Just make it look a little bit more off-roady. You don't even need the light bars. Maybe a roof rack of some sort. Real slim line, something good looking. This could be like the American Defender 130. I love this vehicle. The old Wagoneers had that wood side paneling. I don't want that back, but I do think it'd be kind of cool if we did like a trim that went along the side, almost like an edge molding that just like a door protectant that went along the belt line of the vehicle that was 2, 3, 4 inches wide with some actual wood on there. Maybe teak, something that can age and you don't have to worry about like taking care of. But I think it would be kind of cool. You guys let me know in the comments if you think I'm crazy, but I feel like the Wagoneer is the one vehicle where this can come back in a tasteful way. All right, let's get to the last but not least. To be honest, this is my favorite one. This is the Wrangler Overlook concept. It is a Jeep Wrangler stretched an extra foot with this awesome top on it that had that like an Alpine window. Anybody who's seen the Defenders, Alpine windows are like these top side corner windows that go along the top. And it's a 3-row. Now with the 3rd row up, there's absolutely no trunk space. Instead of a regular traditional 3-row that folds down and stuff, it'd be kind of cool if they had jump seats that fold out to the side. If you've seen a Defender, or sorry, not a Defender, but a Discovery 2 from the late 90s, early 2000s, that kind of setup, if we could modernize that, that'd be cool, because then you get them tucked out of the way. Think about like a Lexus GX 460. You get those seats out of the way, you have the room, but then if you need them, you fold them back down and they're there. I think this is a really cool concept. 3-row Alpine windows. And I know I just talked about the Wagoneer being the American 130. This is the American Defender of the modern era. This is where Defender forgot who they were and came into the new world as this like luxury off-roader. This is a Jeep. This is rough. This is not meant to be a luxury vehicle. Although they have filled them with leather and like power tops that come down, but this could be the Defender that people wanted, but the American style. You could sell these overseas. Jeeps are sold overseas. I think this is a really cool idea, and I think there's some legs on this one. Let me know in the comments below if you think I'm completely crazy and missed the mark on all these, but this is Terrible Automotive Decisions Jeep Edition. And I'm strictly talking about concept cars. I could go into the weeds about the million other terrible decisions Jeep has made as a whole, or Stellantis has made as a whole, but we're not going to go down that route. We're talking about things that are fun. We're keeping it light. This is my angle, and I am James Angley. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.